The marijuana industry continues to grow with opportunities tonight in Missouri. Those who are wanting to start a cannabis micro business will soon get another chance to apply for a state license. Let's take a look at the timeline for this second round. The department says it will begin accepting applications from April 15th through the 29th. From there, licenses are expected to be issued in July. The state is required to issue at least 144 licenses. Now, of those 144 licenses, 48 will be for dispensaries, at least 96 to wholesale facilities. They also have to spread evenly between the state's 8 congressional districts. The process is to make sure that there is fair access to all.
So some of the criteria for eligibility are disabled veteran, someone who has a previous marijuana conviction, or people that live in an area that has disproportionately high poverty or unemployment.
And if you don't get a license this round for micro businesses, the third round by law can't happen until at least next March.